as their best friend, it means really more than anything I could actually say right now. Not only because any person at this table, any man at this table would make an equally, if not better, best man than me, but because I think I finally redeemed myself for missing your 21st birthday. I still feel bad about that. We all know Tony. He's a guy with really a larger-than-life personality. Fun fact, he still thinks Forrest Gump's a real person. So. He's a guy whose reputation really precedes him in every way possible. So, of course, I knew Tony before I ever really met him, and I hated him. You see, to me, Tony was this weird kid from a different state who thought it would be cool to come in, a couple days every month and steal my best friend Kevin from me. I mean, come on, it was pretty ridiculous. And this went on for months. As luck would have it, one month, my brother Billy and I were walking through Yorktown Mall, and sure enough, I see my best friend Kevin approaching us from the other end with a stranger. And I've never seen this kid before, but as he got closer, and before I even shook his hand, I knew I was staring down my mortal enemy. But something weird happened, and I think it was partially influenced by the fact that you were a Sox fan, and also by the delicious breakfast that Chris would make every morning for us when we'd sleep over at their house. Kudos, that was ridiculous. But Tony turned out to be a pretty good kid. After he moved here, I got him a job working with me at Musicland. And for those of you who don't know, this was literally a place that you walked to buy music. I know it seems like a long time ago, but yeah, those used to exist. As Tony's dad said earlier, we're a really tight group of friends. We love each other. And not only all of us here on the stage, but there are, probably 2 or 3 tables over there who are missing in action right now. And we'll see you at the bar later on. I remember the last day that Tony and I worked at Musicland together. Before Tony headed back to Michigan. And, it sounds ridiculous in retrospect, but I remember standing down there in the classical section because that's where nobody was. Nobody bought classical music from us. We were down there and we hugged each other. We cried for probably like 5 or 10 minutes. And that's when I realized that this kid was my best friend. Everyone should be so lucky to have a best friend like Tony. And by that, I mean a guy who sells beer for a living. To me, you're way more than a best friend. You're my older brother. I can't imagine what I would do without you. You're one of the most important people to me and my family, and I know my mom and dad look at you like a son, and I love you, baby. I'm so happy for you. Dana. Normally people up here would say some nice things or recall a funny anecdote, and kind of welcome you into our family, our 55 family. But the fact is, kind of like Jim said, you've been a part of it for almost as long as I can remember, and almost the biggest part of it. You went from not only Tony's girlfriend, but to one of my best friends. And I know I can call you if you want to go and get a drink or get some Zop. say that October 26th, 2005 was the greatest day of our life. Besides this part. But I think we both know that the best day of Tony's life was the day he met you. Actually, the day that they met, Kevin, you broke our coffee table, so I think we'll just add that to Jim's tally. I like that. I'm so happy to be part of your day today. I can't explain it, but as long as you guys have an open couch and a couple blankets, I'm not going anywhere. So I love you both. Let's raise a glass and have a happy New Year and.